Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm so sorry that we're not on our regular, and I just started, and here I am in a load of shit. Sorry about the feedback. 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that interruption. Okay. Um. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you. Anyhow, let me do a roll call because this morning, I didn't get a chance to do so. So we will do a roll call. This is not even a regular, class meeting. I'm very passionate about certain things, and with time you will tell the type of person I am because, like I said, um, part of our personality comes out here. I don't care. That's just my belief. That's just my belief. Okay, you don't have to take my word. All right. Okay, I'm trying. When I tell you I'm feeling silly, your teacher feeling silly, really silly. But certain things I'm like compelled to do certain things and to get things straight. Let me just start with a roll call and get it out of the way because my offer still stands about, what I was thinking about, maybe a neutral platform that we could get all of this out. Because it's hard to do it like this. I don't know who's gonna click whose link, and maybe something could come out of this. If it don't, it don't. It is what it is. Okay. Roll call. Okay, good afternoon, everyone again. Allegedly, you're more present, my dear. Thank you for being here. Gwen Jones, you're more present. She have her hands up. Oh, that's a teacher's pet. She wants to be teacher's pet. Gwen Jones, thank you for being here. Peter's a thrill guy. Peace. Thank you for being here. You have a long name. Thank you for being here. You're more present also. Nina, hi Nina. I haven't seen you around in a while. Thank you so much, my dear, for being here. You're more present. Still Shady 405. Thank you so much for being here. More present. Good afternoon. Okay. I'm here for the show. Thank you so much for being here. Here she said, sorry, she said, oh, we are present and accounted for. Thank you, my dear. You say I have some good students. Nobody could speak about my students, okay? Miss Warner, thank you so much. You're more present also. Hi, Tracy. Well, you okay, babe? Thank you so much for being here. You're more present. Sparkle Libra, thank you for being here. You're more present. Let me see. Focus on you. You're more present. She said present. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lavon. Thank you so much, Lavon. Thank you. I didn't know. I thought it was going to take time off from my grieving process, but I think I just have entered into hell on earth, okay? Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for the condolences, my love. Really. Right now, I have my hands on my heart, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And she's more present, okay? Kimberly, La Kendra, thank you so much for being here. You're more present. Let me speed this up. Mrs. Pretty Wings, you're more present. Thank you for being here. Jamaican Girl, thank you so much for being here. You're also more present. Sweet Polly, you're more present. Thank you for being here. I'm a transfer student. Hello. Thank you. Because have not run into you before. But thank you. We have new students, okay? We have Peter the Trill Guy. Oh, what a name, Peter the Trill Guy. Oh, I want to know what kind of chill, but another time. Okay, student, and don't be too fresh. Okay, thank you for being here. Tofu, 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 Ali. Is that? I'll be good. Sir King, too. Oh, thank you for being here. If that's you, thank you for being here. And you're more present too. Okay. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. You don't know. You don't know. But or I think you know. Thank you so much for being here. Class, don't get jealous. Some people that I'm leaning into because of past and they take their time out to, and I know, anyway, we're big people, all right? Thank you so much for being here. Clyde broke again, caused motor force. Clyde, you too much, Behave yourself while you're in class. Okay, thank you for being here. You're more present. Doreen is blessed. Good afternoon, my dear, and thank you for being here. You're more present. Leslie, thank you for being here. You're more present. Okay, I think we have done it. I think, Red Rose, thank you for being here. You're more present. Aisha, the baddie. Oh, thank you for being here. You're also more present. Let's see. I think we have done it. Aisha. So wait a minute. Aisha. Is this singing right? Aisha. I always messing up. Listen. A-Y Aisha. A-Y-E-S-H-A. For me, it's pronouncing Aisha, right? Aisha. Oh, Lord, please. Teacher head, okay. Maybe you could break it down so I could get the proper pronunciation. And then I'm seeing Aisha, with an I. Okay. Listen. Sorry if I'm doing this wrong. I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But thank you so much for being here. All of you are more present. Okay, Miss Gerald, thank you so much. And I think we come to an end, right? All right. Now, guys, I'm here and first time ever, I'm reading from a little note that I saw. Listen, this life is about Shellyana. And Shellyana, if I want to call you Shellyana, anyway, I don't want to get off guard. Okay. Now, the first thing I had to answer, or I'm asking this question. Who said that let me see, who said that any video, right? Who said, wait a minute, I got this thing all confused, wait. Lord, I'm coming in, I write my notes and look, hey, this is joke, this is funny. Oh, yes. The thing was not making sense, now it's making sense. Because I'm like, what the hell I wrote down here? I was asking Shellyana this question because she was saying in her life, I just saw it and I listened to it quarter of the way and I said, that's enough. So I was asking her because she was saying, apparently, I said that she hid videos from Tracy, right? And I'm like, wait, that don't even make any sense. Why would she hide any videos from Tracy? After earlier today, I said she was doing a live. Someone dropped down and said, hey, Shelly is going out of her mind. We had not heard from her during this time. I went across. At that time, it was shut down. Later said, let me look to see what was going on and what had her so upset. Because we were wondering why, she was like MIA, right? So now she's claiming she turned this whole thing around. So she's questioning me now. These are questions from her, saying, who said that I had any videos from Tracy? No, you had the videos that you did, and it had to be something pertaining to that meeting and you MIA from us. Okay, I couldn't find the video. I was looking for the video. Okay, so that means that video had something to about how you felt about this, because no one knows what got you upset like that. Okay, because now, ladies and gentlemen, students, you guys are smart. Okay, This is about your five senses, right? This don't have to do anything with a level of education, right? To say, okay, well, you're an engineer, you're this or you're that. Because remember, when you're sitting on a jury, right, it's not about the level of your education, it's about you listening to direction and following it, right? So now, when she go ahead and say about she hiding a video and all of that, then I heard her saying on the same bed, she said something that don't quote me word for it, I'm just like what I picked up. She's saying that the video is on members only, some kind of nonsense like that, or she thinks she put on members only. Remember, this is a lady, in case all who is new here, this Shellyana is a lady normally tape conversations, and along with that, she said she's the queen of receipts. She's the queen of receipts. That's her claim to fame. Okay? So what I'm saying, I asked for that particular video. I think she did it 2 days prior from Tracy being released. A day prior, I can't remember. I'm still looking for that video. Okay? That video just disappeared. All right? That's the lady platform. I cannot tell her what to do. But apparently something was there that she didn't want anyone to know. Okay? Or to hear it. Or she had second thoughts. All right. The next thing was, she is telling Tracy, because that's what I'm hearing, that I or the group of us, but I think this is pertaining to me, that I told Tracy, you see this he said, them say, you say, and all this say, lady, listen, I have never got into that shit because all of my associates was men. I have one girlfriend. How much of you in this chat? And by me saying how many fuck it, it's out. I'm not ashamed of anything. I always say y'all, I'm old. Okay? My girlfriend, it might not matter to none of you because it ain't supposed to matter to none of you, but I just want you all to get a glimpse of the type of person you could do your own judgment like that, right? I have a girlfriend. We went back 47. We're going to be close in next year, 48 years. Let's say 47 years. And it's one girlfriend, right? All the rest are males. You hear what I'm telling you? All right. Okay. Okay, so she's saying that I said that Tracy, she's telling Tracy that I said that she, no, Tracy's saying, what's she trying? She's trying to say like Tracy said that I said that she was contacting Tracy's family. Now, something to that extent, please, because I'm not in the he says, she says. This shit is hard. Anyway, now, I just did a live this morning, and I think yesterday I went live about the same old shit because I went after Shelly because of what I was seeing going on. Because I'm a person, I bring it out there. Now, looking back at this, remember the first day when all of this happened, I did not know. Again, Tracy was incarcerated. I got up about 4 something that morning, saw Kerry was live and want to know what the fuck is going on. Didn't know the chat was coming to an end. Shelly was up on the panel and she called out for me. And I'm like, wait a minute, these people going or they coming? I really didn't understand what's going on. Then she said, Heatwave, could you come up? That was the only time, you hear what I'm telling you, the only time I spoke to her. So how the fuck I am going to say that she was, what would she say? She's trying to say that I say that she was contacting Tracy's family. We didn't even know Tracy's family would have come into play. Remember, bail or nothing, I'm just knowing what's going on. So how Tracy's family have anything to do with that? After she bailed out on us, she spoke that day and she was gone. Okay? All right. Now, the next thing she said the video, right? What she was saying about the video. She said the video they don't get. Oh, she was talking about the videos, right? What she's trying to say, I ain't reading from this note anymore. Fuck it, because everything is confused. She was trying to say the video. She don't know why I'm coming after her and all of that, right? She's saying Let's me go straight to Jay Wilson. She showed a snapshot or whatever, saying that I asked her to contact Jay Wilson. That crazy dingy bitch sat down there and told both myself, I'm calling fucking names, both myself and Kerry, let me see if I could get in contact with Jay Wilson. Remember, we're not seeing her phone or anything like that. We're just in a back chat, that's all. She called about 4 times or 5 times. And then she said, heat wave. Let me give you the number. I think Cherry stopped it too, and we said, hey, wait a minute. If he's not answering you, and then Cherry also joined in and said, listen, this is not, no, I don't think, don't give out this number because sometimes people is funny about that. She agreed with that. At this time, she gave me her number. I'm not going to go through this shit again unless all 3 parties, everybody's involved, and any questions to be asked, okay? Now, she's swinging this shit around and say, like I told her, to send a message to Jay Wilson. She's the one who said she was going to leave a message for Jay Wilson, letting him know about the importance and to get in contact with her. I said, I agree with her. I said, yes, that would be great. Maybe he's sleeping. We don't know what the fuck was going on, right? Okay, that was done and gone. Do you hear what I'm telling you? That day, after that day, we did not hear from this woman. I made calls upon calls upon calls, no answer from her. So she didn't know anything but Facebook. She didn't know about contacting family members. She didn't know one jack shit. All that I remember, that lunatic said that she was doing some procedure. You see how cautious I was with that? I said, I don't know if it was minor. I don't know what it was. Because when she came and she was speaking to us, she sounded like she was shaky, but she's always shaky, okay? So she said it's either she was in hospital, I'm not sure. If she was there, and she said the next day she had another procedure to take. I don't know if they was cutting out her guts or cutting up her elephant thighs. I don't know what the fuck they was cutting. It's not my fucking business. I don't even like doctors, okay? So that is not something I'm going to sit down and conversate with this woman about, all right? We wish her well and speedy recovery. So when I did not hear from her, I chopped it up that she is not doing good. And then I was thinking about her, what happened? You know what happened? Because she did not tell us if it's a major surgery, what it was. It could be a BBL. I don't know what it was, right? Now, when she came out live, it's then when everything started to take, it's connecting. Now she's talking about, listen to the bullshit. I want you all to take your time and listen to that woman's, what she's saying. Listen to my life. Go back to the date when we went back on Cherry. I think like twice I went over there. And we were talking a little about the situation when it happened. That Sunday morning when I was speaking about it, then see if it makes sense to you guys, right? So now she's talking like, okay, she's there. She have a procedure to get done. Now, she was telling us that she wasn't feeling well, blah, blah, blah. Then she said she did the procedure. That's what she's saying on her pan. Oh, she had a surgery. Next thing you know, she showed something. I didn't know what the hell it was. That. And that was disgusting. You talking about me, Tom Tracy, but then you showing your surgery scar. Who the fuck want to see that? Who the fuck want to see that? So now it turned on her. You see? If it's a recognition you want, don't bring me in the fuckery, okay? Then she said her doctor told her, you all listen, I don't know, God forbid you all was never hospitalized, you all never had a major surgery. She said her doctor, tell her it's going to take 1 year for healing. Of course. Because most surgery, sometimes it's a year according to what part of the body. It could take more than 1 year. Because although you might see the top of the body is mended, the bottom part is still in progress. But when she said her doctor said she will be suffering like that forever with pain. So I'm like, what kind of surgery is that? Why did you do the procedure? Why? Because I don't know what caused her to do the procedure, but if it's pain, most time we go to the doctor because we feel uncomfortable, something is, you're hurting. So you go to get it corrected, right? So if you're gonna be in pain like that for the rest of your life, and you, to me, it didn't work. I didn't work the procedure, but anyway, to each his own. I guess that's where medication comes in. That's where opioids comes in. I'm just saying, okay. Then she's going back to the Tracy thing and the family members, right? She went back now up. While she was on Tracy's platform, like I said, I just saw a part. So that's where I jump up and I address it this morning. I didn't stay to hear anything else. She said she have never contacted Tracy off YouTube, like off the air, whatever. And I'm like, what? I said just last week or this week she was saying they were talking about StreamYard and she said she's gonna send something. To me, that is behind the scene because ain't nobody seen that. Remember, she said, I don't, and she said, Tracy, have I think that? And I guess Tracy said, yeah, no, she's answering now. She's going along with the shit. So I'm like, okay, whether y'all asking off on, that's your fucking business. Go ahead and lie to each other. Go ahead and support the bullshit. I don't give two fucks, but don't lie on me. So when she was saying that, now remember this, oh Lord, y'all know, I don't know how much of y'all heard about this lady, Toxic what? Toxic Diamond, I think the lady's name is. You know how I get to know about Toxic Diamond? I get to know about Toxic Diamond because of Tracy. Tracy normally venture out the beef sector and she go to different sectors. And that's how sometimes, a flow of people is going to come in or whatever. Right? Okay. Now, Toxic Diamond, the first time Toxic Diamond was introduced to me, something was going on at a 7-Eleven. And Tracy was showing us clips about Toxic Diamond, some wine cooler, and a kid. Okay? Her daughter. And then they got into it and this was beefing. So now, you remember, Shaliana say she don't deal with behind the scene with Tracy. So why the fuck you sending message and telling her about what Toxic Diamond said, right? Or because you know what she was trying to say, like Tracy don't deal with her, whatever it may be. So why would you use Toxic Diamond to tell her about? So you're talking things behind the scene. You are speaking, and I talk in my story plain. Toxic Diamond and Tracy was in it. They got into the fighting. They were beefing. So Shaliana, keep your shit together, okay? Don't lie. Stop the lying. And next thing she turned and she said she was so concerned about Tracy because of the rent. And then now at this time, Viviana, Vivi, I don't want to disrespect. Vivi, I don't want to disrespect. Sometimes it's good to hold your fucking corner. You hear me? Because you see what's going on? They say guilty by association. Vivi, sit down. You see them prayer cloths, what you were selling? Get all in prayer cloths. Put some between your legs and hold it there tight. And ask God to bless that hole. Okay? Wrap some around your head and your face. Okay? And bless God to soften your looks. Because I always say you're not a bad looking girl, lady. But you're a handsome dude. Look, I don't want to disrespect anyone. I don't want to be provoked either. So she now was coming up, oh, Shelly was just concerned about rent. So that means you bring it, it's looking bad on Tracy because then Tracy had rent arrears. Because if she's in there for a week or so, how the fuck the next month, if she didn't pay her rent and she's up to date, they cannot evict. They can't even your house. They can't afford close to 1 month. What are y'all stupid? Huh? Or y'all high? Anyway. So she commenting, oh, I'm not talking about Shellyanna. I'm not here to come for nobody. What the fuck are you doing? Anybody sending call. It doesn't have nothing to do with you. Go shave your moustache. Go to the barber and let him fix you up. Go get a wig, something. Instead of you coming into this here. Because if I tried to 2 years and counting side chick, I'd hold my ass quiet and shut the fuck up. What the hell could you add to anything? Who's gonna look at you and you going to church or your whatever is a pastor, whatever the fuck? You all are twisted. You all are fucked up in the head. You should refund every dime. Oh, let me shut my mouth. Anyway, I ain't gonna go too deep for that. I don't want to get distracted. Anyway, then they went on. This is 32-year-old mistress is talking. Oh, and there were a whole lot of chats. And when you go in, they were disrespecting Tracy, and nobody wasn't. They allowed people to disrespect Tracy. You hear the word allowed. Now, do I have any control with any one of your devices here? I don't own Google or whatever this thing called. This is a entertainment application for each and every one free of course. So if I go in a chat and I hear or see someone is disrespecting Tracy, the only thing I could do fight windmill, right? I can't tell them stop it and command them to stop. You sound stupid. You all sound like you all on some shit. Okay? So she's saying we allowed that. Because for me, I was not in no chat. And I would see that because that shit didn't go for me. Not for me. Because people would have called that out. And when you're talking about this chat and all thing, present it. Because the queen of receipts, the queen of receipts is right there. Okay? All right. Now they went on now and say that what is it? How she's saying, she's trying to say, I'm calling up her name. I'm calling up her name, apparently like I'm looking for clout. No, she continues since this morning, is telling me what is her birth name. What is her nickname? Lady, let me tell you something. The only reason that the two of us, interacted or anything like that is on Tracy. And because of Tracy, I show my loyalty to most. Okay? So, me and you didn't had anything. We never kumbaya, not a fucking way. Okay? So, I don't have to know your name, your nickname, and all of that. Oh, or you think you're going to bait me? Remember, everybody look at Lovely Love as a drunk, right? Something she was doing. For me, I wouldn't even pay Lovely Love no attention. I mess around with Lovely Love. I like to mess with her. But you pull down that woman page because you went over, you warned her, you pull it down. You think you're going to trap me because I don't know the rules and regulation because I'm not even taking this seriously at this point. But I'm glad that I got the platform. And you think I'm going to mention you by your full name or whatever for you to say, hey, look, she's bullying. Who you think you're talking to? Although I don't know about the rules and regulation, all of it, at least I'm using my fucking common sense. That's why I say common sense prevail. So you're not going to bait me that way. I want to call you Shelly. I did not piss you out. I did not shit you out. So don't come and tell me what I can call you. It's what you answer to. And if I want to call you Shelly, you better lucky I ain't call you a different name too. Okay? I might look for one more appropriate. And let me see if you like that one. You can say what the fuck I call you. You answer. You fucking answered. Didn't you answer? So you got it. Jackass. Anyway, then she went on and she was saying that she was just concerned and what? And she don't like when people's lying on her and that I was coming for her. And when I was I'm going wrong and telling Tracy that she was trying to get the family member and she's trying to get that and how I want the two of them to fall out. And if that is what I'm aiming for, don't bring her in it. My good God. Lord, Shellyana, you're not no loyal supporter of Tracy. You now start coming Tracy chat. You and Tracy didn't had a relationship. Because remember, y'all want to change fucking history. It is there. And it's there to stay. Students, y'all don't have to take my word, just go back. They have a lot of history all over the place. These people were not together, even when the show was on. All we heard, this woman was running up and down naked and all kinds of stuff. She was not a fixture in with the pieces. Never. At that time. They were not getting along, okay? Maybe they were cordial, but she was not dropping in the chat and all that. So I don't know why she's centering herself, and all of a sudden, she want to care about Tracy. You want to care, you talking about Tracy, birthday and all of that. Wasn't it on Tracy's birthday? I think it was Tracy's birthday. When Tracy entered into whatever that thing Sean Brady had, like he take it off. It's something like a membership. I can't remember the name, what they call it. And when Tracy was in shock when she got to find out the chat was about her. I don't know if you were there, but you were linked up. You were linked up with that lady Ramsey Lee. You were linked up with that. A matter of fact, you came into because you all wanted to think you all could have bullied Tracy and to get her to do what you all wanted her to do, right? She stand, and you know what she stand on? She stand, and if she didn't have her strong pieces there too, because she got that encouragement. Okay, we stand with her. We didn't walk away. A matter of fact, some members, some club chat came over to the Tracy species because people did not like how it was done, the timing and all of that. Where were you, Shellyana? Where were you? Where were you? You talking like you have some long love and all of that. You know, like I said, you all want to rewrite history. You're a very evil person. No wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, students, look for yourself. This lady, certain place she go, people would attack her. And I used to want to know why they're attacking her. Because she's conniving, she's a troublemaker. And I just remember something now. A couple of months ago, Miss Dovey, sorry to be mentioning your name. Miss Dovey was having something going on with Miss Dovey was having something was going on with Shane Lovely Love, right? With that phone call and whatever. It so happened they were going back and forth. Then Miss Tracy Wells, something was going on, and something that Dovey was doing, they put a spin on it and tried to be in competition, like trying to steal some idea. I don't know. Guess who was at the back of all of that? The lady, the green section lady, green sector lady, Shellyana. She was at the back of all of this shit because she's the fastest bitch. She faster than a track store, okay? Shelly-Ann Fraser she got nothing on this woman. You hear me? She's the first one to come to your assistance because she's a controlling bitch, but she can't control her home. People like that, you see, anytime people get like that, it could tell a lot. They don't have control in their home. So they come out and they want to control all the stuff. They're lacking of something. Okay? She was the one behind this whole mess. She formed a gang against Miss Dovey. And just because Miss Dovey said, no, I don't want any help. You saw how deep it burned her. You just remember that. How deep it burned her. Because she couldn't let it go. So she formed up people to go after Miss Dovey, to hurt Miss Dovey. Shellyana, take that shit to somebody else. Because I'm quite sure, Tracy, I'm hoping she have the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding to clear her head and just follow. Just follow the blueprint. Follow the blueprint. And if you don't want to follow the blueprint, then fuck it. I don't care because I did nothing to you. I never came out here and said, look, I'm at war, because I couldn't come up here and say I'm at war, because I'm a person, I made a promise and I said whatever would happen, if anything should happen, I said we will take it behind. On to this day, I never came out and said myself and Tracy is at war. Tracy, show us, I show the subliminal. That's what she said. That's what she claimed. I went to the chat like normal. Hey, when I look, they talk about the chem. I don't even want to repeat it over and over, okay? I went over and I say what I had to say because it said this fuckery. That's bullshit. We have to be like ping pong balls. What kind of shit is that? I didn't call not one content creator or a subby's name. So she picked it up and she claimed it. See? She claimed it. It so happened that day, I got my 1K. What's your name? Text me and say, you got your 1K. I'm going to throw a party for you. I was even late because I had all this stuff going on. Remember, I have a death in my family. There's people going in and out. Okay? I said, listen, Carrie, I'm running a little late. She said, okay. I think it was about more than 20 minutes late. At this time, remember, Tracy is not live at this time. She's not live. So I don't know who blocked who or what is going on. So, but Carrie was live first. And this was I think the live was titled Congrats Heatwave or Heatwave Congrats. So I was there, over there to enjoy. So if you are summoning me to come over there, and I chose wasn't to come over there, because if I know the way how I'm feeling, and I know what you're gonna call me to say, what you was gonna call me to argue about this, because now I'm hearing that you had something written on your wall or whatever, saying you was gonna address me later. Okay? Now again, people, why? Why would Tracy put those things on the wall, up in the sky, and all of that, when she could have gotten in contact with me and asked me these things? Remember, I made a promise to her. She agreed upon that promise. We're not going to give YouTube, we're not going to give the beast sector anything to speak on, because that's the way I felt about her. Now she's easing her way out, because apparently that's what I'm picking up on. If I'm wrong, Tracy, then I'm wrong. I'm sorry. But you're easing yourself out like you didn't have any relationship with me. I know what a friend is. I know what a good friend is. The best thing, there's something, it's maybe something like a good friend. My dear, the two of us never sit and talk about finances and all of that. What else could we speak on other than YouTube? What's going on here currently? Weren't you calling out to some of your pieces for info sometimes? Because you were the one person, you couldn't be all over the place. Miss Pizarro, sorry to be bringing up your name. I met Miss Pizarro over there. Miss Pizarro gave me such a hard time, like she was fighting. Like she was fighting for her lover. Give me a hard time. Because Miss Pizarro was not trusting. She looked at me like outside, like, why you coming? Why you so much on there or whatever? We fought until we didn't have any more. We were just done. Okay? Miss Pizarro was the one that used to drop down. She would call out, Miss Pizarro, come intel or whatever. So Miss Pizarro was sitting like the co-host there next to her. Okay? I don't know if they were texting behind the scenes or whatever. That's not my business. Okay? But they were in close contact. They were as myself and Cheesy cannot get as close as Miss Pizarro. Or I was trying to fit Miss Pizarro's shoes. Okay? A couple of times, Cheesy called out for me. And she would say, Heatwave, you want to come up? Just regular talk, nothing. Because most of the time, I don't know anything, because what I know, she'll know too. When somebody's dragging, sometimes, maybe most of the time, she's sleeping. And she getting dragged, and I'm not seeing her in the chat. What's going on? I used to call up and say, hey, this one is... Not everybody. So, hey, you getting dragged out here. Okay? That's it. At no time... Remember, I was with Tracy since 2017. Get it? 2017. I started out with Bittersweet. Somebody named Bittersweet. I think she go by name of Kotex or something. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I just could remember you, Bittersweet. Bittersweet. So I can't even see the chat. Bittersweet something. Anyway, who was here long, they would know who it is, right? And then from there, this is the new people. From Bittersweet and her was like, they were together, right? So they were bouncing off each other. At that time, Bittersweet was fighting with a content creator, 7 stores, with 7 stores, right? And from there, the two of them was going Bittersweet and Tracy was like a team, okay? Then came Joyce. Miss Joyce, sorry for me to be mentioning your name, but Miss Joyce came in. Because I'm going to be respectful to everybody's name. I'm not going to tell you, do anything. Because I want the new people to understand where it's coming from. She linked up with Miss Joyce. But between that time, her 758, 58 was a moderator for her. And they had some kind of relationship. I don't know if they had relationship behind the scene or whatever, whatever. Then something happened. This lady, Heidi Fly, Miss Heidi, something came up with the 50 cents money with I want to go in with five and her daughter and blah, blah, blah. And there comes Five Abe and um Tracy's relationship. Bam, that was done. Then Miss Joyce came in on board, right? So it was always there. Joyce was like somewhat like a co-host. When that breakup came with her and Jay Wilson, it was what Joyce heard and brought to her because Joyce heard and saw something over at Five. She did not like it because why? She was a friend. She had to be a friend for it to hurt her like that. They called out for Jay Wilson. I think he was upset. I don't know. He started to be rough and all of that. At this time, Tracy was looking for peace. She was like so obedient, so to speak. Because I would get off on his ass a long time ago. And nobody gonna speak to me like if they fucking me. Okay? Anyway, although she was so nice, he went back on his platform and he went on. Okay? The relationship sort of breakdown, and there it was. All right? Now, from Tracy now, before that, we went over to the Rooster. Went over there, right? There we branched off a little and saw branching off, and that's how it happened. So the circle of people that I was with, I didn't had no kind of information. And whatever I did, I could bring it to the front. Because whatever I text, you could follow that. Okay? Sometimes we speak very rare. We will speak. Okay? When two of my family members passed, I called out to Tracy. She called me back early in the morning and she told me she was sorry, blah, blah, blah. When Tracy just came out from jail, okay? After all this mix-up and all this and whatever, I told you she was very angry about this family member. I was the one. I got a third party involved to help to look because of the fucking anchor monitor. I ain't gonna say it again. So, y'all, whoever was calling that jail, y'all know what they were telling y'all. Quite a few people know that. Because if I called, I didn't have no special information. All they wanted is her full name and date of birth. And then they read it down. The only step I went for it to find what about this anchor monitor. Because the bail bonds woman said that is where we'll meet the obstacle. Do you have your family member paperwork or whatever so that she could get released? That's how the family member came in. At this time, myself and Shellyana, we did not speak, but the one day when she called me up, we didn't speak. So how the fuck I gonna bring you in family member? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, lady? You never got in contact with us again. I know for me, myself. I don't know about to Kerry, but Kerry said no. You did not contact her. So keep it together. Don't start your fuckery. Okay? Don't start your shit. You're a lying piece of shit. Because I have nothing with you. I have never seen you and Tracy with no tight relationship. What the fuck I gonna consummate your relationship? Why would I want to come and pick on you? You ain't saying nothing out here in the street. I think you're in some green, gray sector. I don't know what sector you're in. I don't think you're in the beefing sector. So what the fuck? I would benefit from you, bitch. What? You come and say with clicks and views. What clicks and views? I'm not even monetized. I don't even think I get my watch hour. Guys, if y'all who did not subscribe or who did not, please look at the video for me. Y'all gotta run inside, could get whatever they talk, but whatever. I didn't get there yet. So what the fuck I have to do with clicks and views and all that fuckery? Am I getting paid? You dingy bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. You, Shellyana, I saw a tape with you, swirling a tinker knife, and I didn't even know that was you. I think you mentioned allegedly, please, that you shampoo your hair or comb your hair once a year. Is that true? If that is true, you're a sour, stinking bitch because we sweat and all of that. Don't tell me that is true. Don't tell me that is true. Okay? So you have a lot of things to take care of. A lot of things to take care of. Maybe you need to back off. It's too much of medication. Something is fucking wrong with you. Okay? Don't come and bring me into your fucking. Keep it together and keep it straight. You show one text me. I had any control of that. Myself and Jay Wilson, since I know that man, I think 2 times I jumped on his panel, twice. I don't speak to Jay Wilson. When Tracy was done, a matter of fact, I encouraged Tracy. I was telling her, look at what he's doing. As soon as you go live, because Tracy had, her panel was going on. She used to make 1,000, all of that, because everybody have a time. And as soon as Tracy pressed live, 10 minutes or so, that bitch going live too. And I was saying, watch it, Tim, watch it, Tim, watch it. She's like, no, no, no. No, it's all right, it's okay. Can't force anybody, but I called it out. So from that, once I feel a kind of way about you, ain't nothing gonna change it. Because its habit did not change. Look at what's going on. It's still happening. It is still fucking happening. Okay? So don't come and bring shit to say, I'm going to ask to speak to Jay Wilson after I know Jay Wilson's a selfish bitch. That would even make no sense. I turned to her, I said, if he's not answering you, you sure you know, is your number, something like that. She said, yes. She said, I'm going to tell him that you want to speak to me. I never, because when we got off, I said, oh shit, wait a minute. I think I said, wait a minute, but I didn't give her my number. But she gave me her number, right? She gave me her number. And that's where we left it because I said, okay, tomorrow we're going to catch up. She have a next procedure to take. I didn't ask this woman if her guts, her back, or her ass was being cut out. Shelly, keep it together. So you got telling Tracy now that I say you talk about family member trying to get in contact with family member. Tracy, call the facility and play like if you're a third party or whatever you want to play it as. And you know when you was incarcerated. Call them and ask, what was the terms of your release? Was there ankle brace? You know, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, the anklet, a monitor, whatever. You know, was that connected as a term of your release? That's all you have to do. Half the sector that called knew that. Because I know some who was calling for no good reason, some who was calling for good reason, they would have asked these questions. What is her bail and what is this and what is that? That's how I get to know. That's how the family came in. I don't care about your family. Again, the person who spoke to your family, you see this voice here? You see this voice here? Normally when I speak on the phone, people just always address me as Mr. And I just get tired. I said, okay, let them address me as Mr. What the fuck I care? Okay. I got a heavy voice. And most people would say I sound like a man. Okay. It don't bother me. So my voice, it cannot hide. Okay? If my face may hide, not the voice. All right? Because I don't know how to fuck to soften it. Okay? Maybe in me, maybe I was coming for a man. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay? All right. So, all you have to do, that cousin that the person got in contact with you, for you, about, she was the one who spoke to your cousin. I was trying to get a young lady to ask if she had spoken to your sister. I think the answer is no. Because your sister was hospitalized. And the cousin said she was going to be released that Friday. We's like, oh, hell no. Okay? And that is where it was left. I was the one that was helping Carrie. Carrie was going through a grief. As this all is going on, ladies and gentlemen, something I did not say. But as people is going to condone the shit and agreeing. Because Tracy, when you all say I'm kind of hopping and I'm going in enemy territory. Remember, Cherry was a pieces, right? I was there with you. I'm not new. So Cherry was there. You all fall out. I tried to make peace. Was a no-go. So Carrie was the one, you know about it. Carrie was the one who was helping to promote me or whatever. She was the one that was encouraging me. We even talk about this behind the scene, okay? About Carrie telling me to be a content creator. You turned to me and you said, Heatwave, don't. They are going to dox you. And then I said, I don't give a fuck. You got to have a past in order for you to get a present, to have a present and a future. So fuck it. We all have a past. You know when you have to be ashamed of your past? It's when whatever you did in the past that was fucked up and you didn't straighten it out. And you're going down the same path. Because that means you're a bum, you're a failure. Because if you got bad behavior and you were a thief in your past, you got jail time, whatever you was doing, and you didn't straighten out, and years went by and you're in the same path, then you need to be ashamed. Other than that, it's not a fucking thing I have to be ashamed of, okay? I had never thought about doing this here today, okay? So, when you're gonna, like, somewhat condone what's going on, I went over to Kerry. Again, I went to look at the timeline. I know it was nothing about you coming live. Nothing. Because a lot of you guys, and I'm talking in general, you all always say, oh, I don't look at the app, I don't do this, but you all word for word. Like you all have people working with you word for word. You all know what the fuck happened in the chat. You all give me a rest that shit and push that shit somewhere, shelf it. Don't bring that fuckery to me. You all know you all is being the app chat. Okay? Why not come out and say it? Because it's part of content, right? So don't come and play if you all don't know what's going on. All right? So now to condone the shit and all of this and say I was in the enemy camp. Your girl, you know what? Look at this. The tomboyish or catboyish lady came over and tried to lie on me and said that I say, JC, that you docs Tommy Sotomayor. And I was talking with Jay Wilson. Because he did. He did. Because I had to drop down in his chat while you all was fighting and said, don't speak on her. You did. Look, you docs. Okay? And then I was blocked again. Because I went in there with 2 accounts. Okay? Representing you, Tracy. So don't come and telling me that that lady coming over. Where that lady know me from? Your chat. I've never went to that lady platform. I don't know. I was not interested in the sector over there. I could barely keep informed about this little beef sector, much more less to venture out. She left and she came over here. Came off the Kerry's platform and she's speaking about, how could you say this lady on the stand came over and she gained 10 or 12,000 a year. I said I never said that. Because what's wrong with you guys? History again. You can't rewrite fucking history. You remember I said it on that platform. All y'all have to do, red ball it back, go back to the date, go back to the time and go back. And nobody page was taken down recently. A life was kept. And I know what I said. And that gone down as history. You can't rewrite that. And then she said that I went over, what else she was telling me? Oh, you accused this lady about the subscribe. I said, I think that lady said she maybe gained about 1,000, because that's what I was hearing. So I said, don't say you're feeding us here. I look at that as an insult. You gain something too. Right? You gain something too. You became content here and you gain subscribers. I think that's fair exchange. What was wrong with that? I never said she come over here with that. So you come as a big bad wolf and come to address me like we know each other like that, like we sharing a fucking dick together. Listen, I was on somebody's platform. I wish I had the stream, you ordered the stream, whatever. Because what Deanna did, I was going to finish you up. You're out of order. It take everything to contain myself. I would have cussed your ass all in battle. You're out of fucking order. So now, coming back to Tracy. Now, if Tracy know that woman was coming over there I don't know if she condoned it because, like I said, I can't say allow. because Tracy don't have control over the lady. But for she to do that, if anybody else, like a long time had come over and said they was never was gonna believe that me, heat fucking wave, gonna go against Tracy. I went over and run a queue. Chat, and they were this, and everybody was asking me different questions. And people see the bullshit. They heard the bullshit with me. I covering here, and I covering here, I still covering here, I still covering here. Making a complete ass of myself. But I knew what I had to do. Because if I explode like that, I mean, I didn't sign a written contract. I made that promise to Tracy. Because what? I support her. I care for her. Or I cared for her. I don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know which way it's going to go. But please, Tracy, your hound dogs, pull them off for me. Remember, it don't matter whatever relationship was there before, whether it's a cordial friend, whatever the fuck you want to call it now. That's not looking bad on me, because I'm not going to denounce our relationship. Whether it's a cordial relationship, a serious relationship, whatever it would be, it was something. So then if it wasn't anything, then you pretended with all these years? Really? I don't think so. I think you stand for better than that. And I'm not here to trash you or anything like that. Because if I trash you, it's like I'm trashing myself in a way too. I'm not that type of person. Until you declare war, I always tell you that, then it's war. It's nothing to war about. Because when my mind, I'm stubborn from the time I think I was born. I'm fucking stubborn. Ain't nobody gonna tell me or push me into a corner. What I ask people to do, bring facts and let's discuss it. Okay? If you feel a way about me, tell me about it. Don't order me. Okay? And that's all, and that's it. But going around and Shellyana, you say that I'm looking wrong, looking to have you follow to Tracy. What the fuck am I gonna gain, lady? You dizzy bitch. What the hell am I gonna gain? I don't even remember you existing, lady. Like I say, your name is not doing anything on the blue sector. Maybe check the green sector. When y'all was all this shit with Dovey and all this thing, I never got involved. Because I look at the thing as nonsense. But when you were called as the backbone of the shit, I called your ass out. And I saw you in chats after that and said hey to you. Because it was just what it is. I call it for what it is. I don't have anything personal with you. But don't fucking lie. If you don't remember, go through, get your facts straight. Stop talking shit. Because my mouth open and say, I just spoke to you once. So if this was down the line 3 or 4 days after, and then we know about the anklet, how the fuck could I turn around and say, you? Think about it. How the fuck can I turn around and say that you called Tracy family? And I am accusing you of that. And I don't know, I didn't hear anything back from you. How can I say that? Lady, over and over, I mentioned that. That once we spoke, you called me up, we spoke, and you were missing in action. And listen, you see what I'm telling you? Some people are starving for affection. A lot of you always say, I got my family. I got my this, I got my that. You know what? Like you said, family. I don't think I will be sitting down here and telling strangers what part of me was cut up, what my doctor said, and all that. To me, that is a lonely bitch. The people who need to know that is, like I said, your family members. I wouldn't bring it out here. Really? No? Unless that person asks me, and it depends on how tight we are. I might say, yes, I went in for a procedure. If it's a normal surgery that most people get, maybe I would say, here, my appendix rupture, whatever. Things like that. Okay? A cosmetic fix, whatever. But I'm not going to go and say what part cut and whatever cut. Y'all some low-down bitches. Lonely fucking bitches. Don't bring me with you. Because I have family and I have friends. So if I need to, to speak certain things. I would speak it behind the scene. That's why I don't understand. Sometimes when people is bringing their whole dirty laundry out here, I don't understand that. Okay? Although, let me rephrase something. Some people may not have family. I don't understand you wouldn't have even one friend or half a friend. Then you was living, something is wrong with you. Something is fucking wrong. You can't say you don't have one friend. Especially a person with a certain age, you're supposed to have at least one fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, a dog friend, a cat friend, some kind of friend. Anyway, let me wrap this up here. And it is what it is. Tracy, again, and my fellow pieces. This is nothing for you guys to be alarmed by. All of this is coming back to the subliminal pitches, right? I never lied, never say anything that I did not mean. I said when I'm doing, today I forgot to say it, when I'm doing my commentary to have no friendship in there. What part of it nobody understands? So if I say something and it hurts Tracy, she should understand as a content creator. She could have said, hey, you don't do it like that, or that's super, whatever it may be. Because I did nothing wrong in my eyes. Nothing fucking wrong. And like I said, I'm waiting for the other person. And I think maybe if we had a neutral platform that maybe the subbies or whoever want to question one another and ask certain questions, put people to the burner. Put people, ask them, this is that is that, to get the full satisfaction, because I don't know what else to do. But the lies, I can't deal with that. I'd rather you take me and say, bam, bam, just slap me, kick me the fuck up. Don't lie on me. Don't call me a liar. Because that's fucking my character. Don't call me a liar. Because you know what, one more thing, you know what she say? Oh, when you like to lie, when you want to lie on people's gonna lie back on you. So that's what you say, that's what you're doing, Shellyana. Shellyana, that's what you're doing? Shellyana? Really? You're already telling yourself, man, you're a piece of, you come in worse than roadkill. I guess your head, that mop in your head, if you just take care of your hair once a year, you're a dirty bitch, you come in worse than roadkill. Just go sit down there. Go away. Go on the side. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, and for being here. Later, she come up with any fuckery. Don't worry, I'm going to learn to get laptop and everything. Wait, don't worry, we're going to set up StreamYard. We're going to do everything. And all is invited. I don't care where nobody, because I don't own none of y'all here. And I have to say thank you, because this is a click on a view. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Okay, take care. Move safe on the streets. They got a lot of snake out there. When you see them, bust them up behind their head. Lash them down. Because snake ain't no good serpent, right? Who believe in the Bible? Bible said that. Bye-bye.